As we all know that, when you speak, you actually reveal something about yourself. And the Icelanders have a saying that goes something like this: Oft malaf mali tekjumannen hver helst han er, which means often may a man be known for who he really is by how he speaks. Hi, I'm Dr. Stefan Hall. I teach humanistic studies and English, mostly the ancient and medieval stuff. I'm a self-described, uber nerd philologist, which is what J.R.R. Tolkien was, a lover of words, a studier of words. I came here from St. Louis University, where I got my master's and PhD in medieval studies. But I think, I started way back in high school thinking about becoming a professor. I loved all of these fantasy and science fiction writers. So I decided that's what I wanted to do. Not write fiction, but actually study what they studied. What works informed Tolkien's creation of Middle-earth? What sorts of languages informed his creation? So I went off to college already kind of knowing that's what I wanted to do. I bugged my professors nonstop. What do I have to do to become a professor? And their response was essentially, well, you got to read everything, and you've got to, work your butt off, and you've got to, really want to do this, because it's not a picnic. You're not going to make a whole lot of money. So that was my journey. I keep going north. I started out in Tennessee, and then I made it to St. Louis, Missouri, and now I'm in Green Bay, Wisconsin. And then, I don't know, maybe my next job will have to be in Saskatoon or Nova Scotia or something like that. Who knows? So, yeah, my creative teaching style. I don't know if it's all that creative. I'm just really super enthusiastic about what I do. You look at the old works, and some people don't find any relevance, in their own lives. But I look at them and I read. I see all kinds of commonalities. And the Angles and Saxons like to party. They really like that. But they also like poetry. They like music. What do we like nowadays? Partying, poetry, music, sex, same stuff as the old folks. So I don't really have a creative approach to these old texts. I essentially just read them and say, what is cool about this? What do I like about it? I go to class and I share this with great enthusiasm, because I'm jazzed about this kind of stuff. This stuff really floats my boat, so to speak. And even if the students don't like what they're reading, they at least realize that I'm enthusiastic about it, and I'm a nerd, and that is probably entertaining in some way. Plus, every now and then I'll do an interpretive dance. So there you go. Since I've moved to Green Bay, I get to play with the UWGB faculty jazz combo, and that's great. Because I teach guitar lessons for the music program, jazz guitar lessons, but I don't have a degree, and all of those guys do. So I feel like the tag-along, the cling-on in that group. But I have fun. I get to play with some really excellent musicians like John Salerno and Adam Gaines. It's absolutely fantastic. But we also started a group. I started a group a while back called Gypsy Trip. And we play the music of Django Reinhardt and swing music and early bebop music from like the 1930s and 40s and 50s. And it's absolutely fun, good time music. And the story behind the name of the group was that we were originally a trio, and the other guitar player, who was a former student of mine, typed on his new cell phone thingy. He had just got it, and he was trying to figure out how to use it, and he said we should just call ourselves Gypsy Trio. But when you look on the keyboard, O and P are right next to each other, and he missed the O and hit the P, and it just stuck. And it's just one big gypsy party. So Gypsy Trip is an appropriate name for the group. We play around town. We played at the Art Garage not long ago. We played at Luna Cafe. And so keep your eyes peeled and come out and hear some really fun music that you can actually dance to, and that won't leave your ears ringing after you're done. So.